Thank you very much for having me today. My name is Bill Russell, and obviously I'm running for Congress against John Murtha here in the 12th Congressional District. Just a quick thumbnail sketch. I'm a husband, father, small business owner, and an American soldier. And I'm running against Jack Murtha for a number of reasons, and it's been pretty well documented in terms of my belief that he has lost touch with the people of this district. One, in undermining our troops in the fight. Two, in terms of his stepping away from the family values that are so tight and so important here in southwestern Pennsylvania. From things to embryonic stem cell research to abstinence education for our kids, he's stepped away from those values that make southwestern Pennsylvania that make it what it is and help define the families that are and the strength of the families in this area. And finally, he stepped away from the work ethic of this district, and so much of what he's brought in terms of the earmarks have gone to undermine the development of business in this area. And after 30 years of earmarks, the fact remains that we are exporting our adult children instead of coal and natural gas. And when we look at his position on the House Appropriations Committee, particularly for defense, and the imperatives of developing energy independence as part of our economic and national security, and this is something he directly could have influenced, especially when we look at the fact that we've got technology to produce coal to liquid fuel, which has been around since the 1940s, as well as the technology to produce clean coal for, particularly for electrical power and energy consumption. And when we look at the amount of coal we have in the United States, that we have enough coal to produce 1 million barrels of liquid fuel, which can be burned in cars, airplanes, or trucks every single day. We have enough to produce 1 million barrels of fuel every single day for the next 20,000 years. We are the Saudi Arabia of coal, and we have key coal deposits in this area. And if we develop that energy resource, we can develop jobs for this area that will outlast the tenure of a single congressman, jobs that will pay decent wages, number in the thousands instead of the hundreds, and that will become the foundation of and allow southwestern Pennsylvania to become the energy center of our nation. And this would free us from the politics of the Middle East and the demands of OPEC. And we've heard from people all over the country, and people are saying we want our country back, and we want it back from career politicians who have lost touch with their constituents back home and embraced the liberal social agenda of Washington. And that's when I'm out asking people to support me in my candidacy, to send a congressman to Congress who will support them and their needs.